as the death of a martyr. So it's a great reward in terms of, so this is some kind of merciful compensation for people. Otherwise, people say, what's in it for me? Why am I going to die? Yeah, something like this. So there's various things that, disease is there, but the cure is there as well. This is what the Prophet said of Islam. God created disease and he also given cure except one. Okay, so that's the old age or death basically. Apart from that, there's everything there. So as we were talking about the hygienic issue, we can't stop it just like that because it's the nature of the viruses, right? Airborne disease is going to spread. How can we contain it? How can we minimize the spread is what we're talking about. So now, okay, if someone's got the signs and symptoms, cough and cold, okay, you sneeze, you cough, whatever, catch it in a tissue and bin it straight away. Wash your hands afterwards. I don't think they advise that yet, but that's how it should be. You should wash your hands so you don't have anything on your hands remaining.
Do you know, I find that interesting about so many religions. I don't see why there isn't more, why there is so much dissent by different religions, is because there is a lot of common sense that came out in a lot of religions about common decency, about things like, that's basic, like 101, like to stop pandemic spreading and everything, and yes, it's a religious text, but it's sensible, right? And you'll find the same thing in a lot of religions where it's not necessarily inherently religious, it's just be nice to another person. Like, there's so many things that people could agree on in religions, and yet, well, I'm glad this is hopefully a area of
because
discussion.
some people have this this negative feeling or attitude towards religious people. The general, it's like a consensus among the educated class, among the scientific community, that religious people are not really very intelligent enough or educated enough, or somehow they're not really sane people. Because how can you, in the modern century of science and technology, believe in these old myths and so on? But if only they understood why people believe in the first place. Is it firmly rooted in deep-held convictions based on solid foundations? Or is it just some kind of fairy tales? The belief, like we believe in the existence of a creator. When we discuss with atheists, we are able to demonstrate why this is the most rational position to take. To believe that there is something that is eternally existing for all this existence. Otherwise, you can't explain the mere existence of us being here. Because something that didn't always exist cannot give rise to something like now today. So religious belief system is rooted in sound philosophical notions and concepts, which I think the people who are not religious themselves should realize, look, we need to really understand where it's coming from. And the idea of plurality of religions is not something that, again, that should be misunderstood. We believe there has always been understanding of one creator, originator of this cosmos, and so one religion from this creator, meaning one way of life, how you should govern your life here, what is your purpose of life, where did you come from, where you're going, what's going to happen to you. It's always was the same. But people somehow, because of their whims and desires, they strayed away from this simple original path, and they made into different religions, even after the evidence came from them. So we don't believe like plurality of religion is okay, but what we say is we should return back to the very original path to the creator. And
I think that's a dangerous. I think it is dangerous if people disregard an entire religion and anybody that follows that and says you must all stupid people that don't know what science is or something like that. I think that is dangerous. I think that's dangerous in when any one group of people judges another group of people and thinks they know why they think that or do that or anything like that.
Generally speaking, this is absolutely true. In our revelation from God that we believe in, called Quran, Allah advises us, do not, bring down or call down on people, or what's it called? Look down on people. In fact, they may be better than you in various cases. Yeah.
And it's just being nice to other people.
Yeah. We shouldn't do that. There is no difference between black or white, Arab or non-Arab. The only difference between us are the one who's more conscious of God and more pious and more righteous. Otherwise, there's no differences between human beings. So racism is eliminated with this message. Whether you believe some kind of ethnical superiority, it doesn't work either, because you're all human beings, all children of Adam, coming from the same one parent. This is
From Adam?
yes.
Is that Shiite?
Yeah. So Jewish people, the Christians and Muslims, they all believe that Adam was the first man, creator, brought into existence man, and from that man we all came. Okay, so we are all called Bani Adam, or children of Adam. So how can, I mean, if you think about it, how can someone be racist against you, your brothers and sisters in humanity? Yeah?
Wait, oh. Is it the same Adam and Eve story?
The concept is on the core similar, but of course there has been divergence of the stories because of the centuries of traditions and interpretations and so on and so forth. So what we say is, God in His mercy, when He sends another revelation confirming the message before, He tells you what the real history was and what wasn't. It tells you, for example, that Christ, Jesus, was a prophet of God and not God or Son of God. So the Quran reminds the Christians, don't exaggerate in religion and say God is three in one or three, but God is one. That's what the Messiah Christ taught, that my God and your God is one God, and worship Him and worship Him only, none else we should worship apart from God. So yes, the Quran corrects the mistakes that has happened throughout history and confirms the truth that is within those previous scriptures too.
Hey dude, I'm in the middle of a long run, so
Sure.
I have to go. But
Nice talking to you. What's your name?
Cal.
Cal, nice talking to you. You look after yourself, and if you want to learn more about Islam, the information is everywhere, right? So we believe in Islam as the way of life, the religion. Quran is our book that we believe is from God, and Prophet Muhammad, upon him be peace, is the Prophet of God. So if you look up these three topics and learn a bit more, then one second. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.